Hey everyone, welcome back to Wix. I hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Ryan, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a really cool careers page in Editor X. Let's go ahead and get started. So as usual, I've already built kind of the header and footer just so we can get started on the page design. But what I kind of want to do first is give us some room to work with in the hero section. So we'll go ahead and set this to like 900 pixels for now. For the background, I just want to add an image. So we're just going to add this image and we're going to stretch it. Then let's change out the image for this one right here. I think this is a really cool image actually. And it is huge for some reason. So what we're going to do is unstretch it. We're going to go into the settings and we're going to reset the image. Perfect. Now let's set this to maybe be like 80% width. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. I think that looks good. We'll make sure it is centered and aligned to the top. Great. Now what I want to do is go ahead and grab this header and we're going to set this position type to pinned. And we're going to turn on overlap next section. So we should have something that looks like this. And actually what I want to do inside of this is add a text mask. So we're going to come over to add elements. We'll come over to text. Come down to text mask, and we'll just go ahead and add this one right here. Now I'm going to change the text to say join our team, just like this. And for the design, instead of an image, I just want to have a gradient. So in this gradient, I just kind of want to set it to like just a basic linear. For this left-hand side, I just want to make this white. And then for the right-hand side, I just kind of want to make it like a light green, just so it's very faint. Perfect. Now also, we're going to change the font to our font that we're using, which is Open Sauce, and we'll make it bold, just like this. We're also going to make this title case, just so the first letter of every word is capitalized. What we can do is just make it a little bit bigger, just like this, just by making the element size a little bit bigger. Fantastic. And now I'm just going to center it right here. Now I think that looks really good. We might as well center it on the section as well. And maybe add like 100 pixels of margin to the bottom, just to raise it up a little bit. Maybe we can do like 120. And we can set this to a responsive value. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next section. This section is basically going to consist of just a couple paragraphs, like what we do and why we do it. So let's go ahead and change the background to black. We'll give us some room to work with. So we'll come over to the layout tab, and once again, we'll make it 900 pixels for now. And what we're going to do is just add a simple container. Let's make this container like 60% width, and as usual on desktop, I will set a 900 pixel minimum width. For the height, we will set this to be, we'll say 600 pixels, maybe a little bit bigger, we'll do 700. And then we're gonna split this into a 1x2 grid. That way we have a top and a bottom. We do want to have like a 120 pixel gap here. Maybe we can even make it a little bigger, 180. I think that looks good. And we'll switch this to a responsive value. Now for the design of this container, we're just going to remove the background, and then we're also going to center it and send it to the top. For this top row, what we're going to do is just add a title and a paragraph. So for this title, let's go ahead and make the text white. We're going to center it. Let's make it like 42 pixels in size. And instead of bold, let's do medium. And we're just going to change the text to what we do. Perfect. And we'll center it and send it to the top. Underneath that, we're going to add our paragraph text. So we're just going to drag this down right about here. And I am just going to copy the text from the Sovereign website, and we'll paste it in just like this. Let's go ahead and center the text and make this white as well. Perfect. Now I'm going to kind of position this underneath the what we do. Then we'll grab both of these elements and stack them together. For this what we do text, it's always good practice inside of a stack to make sure that the text is always set to 100% of the stack. That way when we resize the screen, the what we do doesn't act a little wonky. Now that we have that stack, let's go ahead and copy the stack and we'll paste it. For this stack, what we want to do is make sure it's in the bottom row in this grid. Once again, we'll center it and send it to the top. And we can go ahead and change the text. Perfect. So now what we can do is actually grab the container and we'll select each row and set these both to minimum content. I kind of want to overlay this to the image above. So we're going to make sure we have the main container selected. We're going to come over to the top margin, make sure it's docked to the top, and maybe we'll set this to a negative 120 pixels. That way it's kind of over the image and over that top section a little bit. I think that looks really good. But now we can actually go ahead and grab this container. Let's remove the height. Then we'll also add like 120 pixel of margin to the bottom. Of course, we'll switch both of these to responsive values. And now we can grab the section and remove the height, just like that. And we're already almost done with the page. However, what I want to do now is actually create a little drop down. So what we're going to do is add a section. Of course, we're going to make this section background a black color. We'll set the height to 900 just so we have room to work with. And inside of this, what I want to do is add just an accordion. So we'll come over to add, layout tools, accordion, and we will just grab one of these. Actually, before we do that, I kind of do want to actually add a grid here. So we're going to come over to quick add container. We want the width to be the same as all of the other containers on the website. So 60%, 900 pixels. Also make this 900 pixels in height temporarily. We'll send it to the top middle and remove the background color. For the grid, I want a 1x2 because on this top one, I want to have a title. So we're gonna come over to add, title, drag this out, and we'll change this to open positions. We'll make it white. And for the size, we will go ahead and set this to like 56. I think that looks good. And once again, we'll change the font to medium. Actually, for something this big, it might be good to have it regular. I think that looks good. So we'll go ahead and align it to the middle, left, and set the width to 100%. Then we'll grab this container. We'll add 120 pixels of space in between the rows, and we'll set that to a responsive value. Then we'll grab this top row and set it to minimum content. Now inside of this bottom row, that's where we're going to add the accordion. So we're going to come over to add, layout tools, and we'll just grab one of these accordions. Really doesn't matter which one we use because we are going to be changing the design completely. But what we're going to do is go ahead and center it just like this. For the design, we have the tiles here. So we're going to remove the background color. For the text, we're going to make sure it's one of our fonts here, which I think this looks good, but we do need to change the color to white. For the size, I want it to be a little bit bigger, so we'll set this to 24. For line spacing, we're going to just bump this up to 3, because I think that looks really good. And if we come all the way down to icon, we'll go ahead and set this to be white. And we'll make sure that the color opacity is set to 100%. Now, if we come over to the settings here, or layout, we can set this to a plus instead of a chevron arrow. I think that looks really good. For horizontal padding, let's just remove that, just so that the text is aligned straight to the left and even the icon is all the way to the right. I think that looks good. Next, in the design settings, we'll come over to tiles and we'll say container. Now for this container, we don't really want a background color here either. And then for the text, we are going to want this to be white, but we can do that later on. Now I kind of want to get rid of this white line right here. So under accordion items here, we're going to change the border width to 1 pixel. And we're going to do the same thing down here as well. And we'll just make both of these white. I think that looks good. And that's going to give us that line above and below. Now for the background fill, we'll make sure that that's set to 0%. Then we're going to come over to containers and we'll remove the background color from this as well. Perfect. And last but not least, for the text, we will set this to white. Now for each one of these items, we can go ahead and create a role here. So what we can do is rename this. We're going to say Senior Protocol Engineer. And then the second position we're going to have here is going to be a little bit different, just so they look a little bit different. But now for this third one, we're just going to go ahead and delete it. So now inside of this, we can go ahead and design this a little bit differently. So I'm going to grab this item here. Let's go ahead and set the height to be like 800 pixels for now. Inside of this, I want to kind of just delete this text. And I want to have a grid in here. So we'll go ahead and add this grid. Let's stretch it and we'll separate this into a 1x2 grid, maybe with like a 60 pixel gap. Maybe we'll do 40. And inside of this, all I want to do is have some text. So we're going to set this one up here. We'll say this one, we'll call this one duties. And we'll send this to the top left. And for this text, we'll make it white as well. And underneath that, let's add another paragraph. Let's align this one to the left. Set this to be 100% width. Move this under duties. And of course, we are going to make this text white as well. Now I'm just going to copy and paste it from the website. Just like that. I think that looks really good. Perfect. And we're going to set this text right here to 100%. We'll grab both of these and stack them together. Then with this stack selected, we're going to copy it and we're going to paste it inside of this container. For this one, we want to be in the bottom row. Once again, we'll align it to the top left. And we're going to change this text out to required skills. And I'm going to change this text here. Now we can go ahead and grab this row. We'll set each of these to minimum content. We will unstretch it, but we'll set this to be 100% width. We'll align it to the top. Let's remove the height. Let's also remove the background color. And last but not least, we will actually grab the actual accordion item and set the height to 0. So now I'm going to grab this container. Let's go ahead and copy it. Then we'll grab this item. We'll grab the second one. And for this one, let's go ahead and set this to be 800 pixels. Let's remove this text and let's go ahead and paste in that container that we copied. We'll send this one to top left. And if these have different duties and required skills, you can go ahead and change this out. But we're going to go ahead and remove the height from this container. But now that that part is actually done, what we can now do is grab this accordion. Let's send it to the top. Then let's grab the main container. We'll remove the height and then we'll remove it from the row as well. So we'll set this to minimum content. Then let's add like 100 pixel of margin to the bottom. And we'll go ahead and grab the section and remove the height. So if we come all the way up to the top of the website, here is going to be a really cool design for your careers page. All you really need to do is kind of have like a nice little title, kind of explain what you do, why you do it, and then just kind of list out your open positions. And then inside of this, if you wanted to, you could also include a button with a link to some sort of form so the users can actually apply. But that's basically gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you all did enjoy, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel for more Wix and EditorX content coming out really soon. Thank you all again, and I'll see you on the next one.